Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share some of my observations and concerns about the current state of the United States economy, especially as we see that S&P 500 is testing above the levels of 5,500, the interest rates are coming in on the horizon, and the inflation is cooling. While these might seem like positive signals, there are underlying issues that we really need to discuss.
Good evening, everyone. Brace yourself for the main event. Y'all impatiently waiting. It's like an AIDS test. What's the results? Not positive.
First, let's talk about the positive news. With inflation starting to cool down and the interest rate cuts are likely on the way, many retail and institutional investors are basically feeling optimistic. Lower interest rates mean cheaper borrowing costs, which can drive growth as companies are increasing their investments. More dollars circulating in the market can boost the demand and, in turn, stock prices. So, sounds great, right?
Where's the trash? Behind you. I'm talking rock bottom FICO scores.
Here's the thing. Unemployment, interest rates, and inflation, which is the trilemma. It's not really all sunshine and rainbow. Economy operates within a delicate balance. The central bank's job is to keep these in check while fostering the economic growth. But when one of these elements is off, we often see a strong reaction in the interest rates depending on the state of the other two.
Every day they're pounding it.
Here's where things get a little concerning. The US government debt has exceeded $30 trillion, and even though inflation is cooling, it's still above the average. The real estate market is incredibly overvalued, making unaffordable for 95% of the Gen Z and millennials. And this generation basically is the output of 50% of the economy over the next 20 years. And what worries me the most is the lack of participation in the economy from the middle class and the lower middle class. The stock market and the real estate market appear healthy, but they're primarily driven by a small percentage of population, which is like when 15 to 20% of the people cannot cover their basic expenses, it could lead to a borrowing crisis. And this could destabilize the institutions backing these loans, especially given that consumer debt is at an all-time high.
That's what you do as a billionaire. You just blow up spaceships while everyone on Earth crawls around without health insurance.
This situation creates a bubble where growth is being driven by a tiny fraction of the population. If a crash or recession occurs, the narrative will shift to why so few were driving the economic engine. The disparity between the top 1 to 5% of the rest of the population is widening, and this isn't being talked enough in the media or by the government agencies. In summary, while the markets may seem healthy on surface, the underlying economic participation and the debt levels are basically could be a cause for concern. We need to be more cautious and aware of these risks as they could have, I believe, significant implications for the near future. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you found this discussion insightful, please like, comment, and share to support this channel. And as always, take care of yourselves and
you gotta pretend that you're a female moose that wants some dick. They're like, meow, meow. That's what the moose does.